See, today we have to start the configuration in asset accounting. So there may be some disturbance from my side because in the nearby temple, because of this Purnami, Kartika Purnami, some puja is going on. So step number 1, check country specific settings. So in this step, we define the general parameters at the country level for the asset accounting, like country currency, maximum value for the low value assets, etc. So low value asset means, see, in India, if you take India, if the acquisition value of any asset is equal to 5,000 or less than 5,000, the total acquisition value can be written off as depreciation, right? So that is called low value asset. So the threshold value for an asset to be considered as a low value asset may change from country to country. That's why at the country level, we have the facility to define what is the cutoff value for an asset to be considered as a low value asset. Just a minute. Okay. Yes, I am. So check country specific settings. SPRO, finance accounting, asset accounting, organization structures, check country specific settings. Click on position. Country is equal to IN. Click on enter. Select country IN. Click on details button. See, country currency is equal to INR. Maximum LVA amount for posting means what is the cutoff value for an asset to be considered as a low value asset? 5,000. So suppose next year it may change, right? In that case, you can come to this screen and you can change the value. Then click on save. Now, copy reference chart of depreciation or depreciation areas. So chart of depreciation is the list of depreciation areas, right? And compulsory, we should define one chart of depreciation, and the chart of depreciation should be assigned to company code. Otherwise, we cannot start configuration from now onwards. So the chart of depreciation, almost all the charts of depreciations, according to the requirements of almost all the countries have been already defined in the system. In case if you don't find the chart of depreciation you require according to your requirements, we can define our own chart of depreciation, but by copying from one of the system defined chart of depreciation, right? Copy reference chart of depreciation or depreciation areas, right? Within brackets, follow the path only. Follow the path only. Just a minute. Yeah, okay. SPRO. My voice is clear, no? Hello, anybody?
Yes,
sir. It's clear?
Yeah, it is clear, sir.
Okay. SPRO, financial accounting, asset accounting, organization structures, copy reference chart of depreciation areas. Double click on copy reference chart of depreciation. So if you click on this, if you double click on this reference chart of depreciation, you get one blank screen here, right? Then go to menu, organizational object, copy organizational object from chart of depreciation. If you press on F4, right, we can see the chart of depreciation is already defined in the system. Technically speaking, right, we can copy from any type of depreciation. We can copy from any chart of depreciation. But here, just like I'm copying from ODE, maximum valuation Germany. You can copy from any chart of depreciation. From chart of depreciation is equal to ODE. To chart of depreciation is equal to SSKV. Click on enter. So you have to go on click on enter till you get the message chart of depreciation was copied. See here. Click on enter, ignore all the messages. Now, click on back arrow. Double click on specified description of chart of depreciation. So you have to change the description of the chart of depreciation. Click on position. Chart of depreciation equal to SSKV. Click on enter. See, for the chart of depreciation SSKV, description is there like maximum valuation Germany, right? Just to remove it and you enter the description. Chart of depreciation for SSKV. Click on save. Then click on back arrow. Double click on copy delete depreciation areas. Double click on copy delete depreciation areas. Chart of depreciation is equal to SSKV. Click on enter. So these are the depreciation areas which have been copied from ODE chart of depreciation to our chart of depreciation SSKV, right? So out of all these depreciation areas, we have to keep only those depreciation areas according to your requirements, and other depreciation areas we have to delete. So how to delete them? See, go to menu, edit, selection, select all. Go to menu, edit, selections, select all. So all the depreciation areas are selected. Then, out of these depreciation areas, I want to keep book depreciation. So deselect 0 on book depreciation. Number 2, special tax depreciation for APs in the financial statements. Then 3, special reserves because of special depreciation. Then 32, book depreciation group currency. Here, if you remember, we have maintained group currency as additional currency for our company project. So we have to keep the depreciation in group currency also. So except these 4 depreciation areas, right? I want to delete other depreciation areas. So go to menu, edit, delete. See, only these 4 depreciation areas have been kept by the system. Click on save and enter. Yeah. Now, creation of 0 tax codes for sales and purchases. Here, when we purchase the fixed assets, sometimes you may pay some taxes, right? In that case, the tax is added in the acquisition cost of the asset, and we calculate depreciation on that acquisition cost. But at the time of posting acquisition of asset, the system will search for the tax rates. So if any taxes are there, the system has to calculate taxes. But here, we don't have any taxes to be maintained separately. That's why we have to maintain 0 tax codes for our country, and that 0 tax codes are to be assigned to company code. Creation of 0 tax codes for sales and purchases. Transaction code, FTXP. This setting was already done, but anyhow, I will show you. Country is equal to IN. Click on enter. Tax code is equal to V0. V for input tax, 0 for zero tax rate. Tax code is equal to V0. Click on enter. Tax code is equal to 0% input tax. Input tax means taxes paid on purchases. Tax type is equal to V. Click on enter. Oh, somebody had changed the system default setting. Just a minute. Country is equal to IN. Click on enter. Tax code is equal to V0. Click on enter. Now, here, after clicking on enter, right, in your material, tax code 0% input tax is there, tax type V is there. So in your system, the system is skipping these two lines because the system will display these two lines when we are doing the tax settings for the first time in the server, right? But the tax settings are already done. That's why the system is skipping these two lines. It is directly taking you to input tax. So input tax is equal to 0%. Then output tax. Before output tax, you add select. Select output tax. Click on save. Sorry, click on deactivate line and save. Now tax code is equal to A0. Tax code is equal to A0. A for output tax, 0 for 0% tax rate. Click on enter. Again, the system is skipping these two lines in your material. So output tax is equal to 0%. Then before input tax, you add the word select. Select input tax. Click on deactivate line and save. Then assign tax codes for non-taxable transactions, OBCL. Click on position. Company code is equal to SSKV. Click on enter. Input tax is equal to V0. Input tax is equal to V0. Output tax is equal to A0. Click on save. Then assign chart of depreciation to the company code, right? Now, here, do one thing. You write one note here. Put heading note there. Before doing the step number 5, we have to do step number 6. Here, I have given the wrong order of the steps, right? Before doing the step number 5, we have to do step number 6, okay? Otherwise, you get the error message. See, specify the use of parallel currencies. Specify the use of parallel currencies. So what is the parallel currencies here, right? Put heading here. Below the step, please write down. We have maintained group currency as additional currency or parallel currency. We have maintained group currency or parallel currency. Sorry. We have maintained group currency as additional currency. As additional currency, because a lot of disturbance is there from my side. That's the reason why. We have maintained group currency as additional currency or parallel currency for our company code. In the OB22. As a result, when the depreciation is calculated in asset accounting, it has to be converted into group currency in the financial accounting. But in asset accounting, we can maintain only one currency. For the company code. Sorry, in asset accounting, we can maintain only one currency. So for every parallel currency, for every parallel currency, we maintain for the company code in F5. We have to maintain a separate depreciation area. In asset accounting. That is why we have kept depreciation area 32 in our chart of depreciation. That's why we have kept depreciation area 32 for the chart in the chart of depreciation. Depreciation area 32 in the chart of depreciation. Within brackets, book depreciation in group currency. Within brackets, book depreciation in group currency. So, for this depreciation area, we have to specify what is the currency. Clear for everybody? See, in F5, our company code local currency INR, right? In addition to that, we maintain group currency and additional local currency. As a result, when the depreciation is calculated in the asset accounting, the depreciation amount is also to be converted into group currency. But we cannot maintain another currency in asset accounting. That's why it's a rule that for every parallel currency, we have to maintain a separate depreciation area. That is the reason why in our chart of depreciation, we maintain the 32 group currency, right? Now, for the 32 area, you have to specify what is the currency. That is called specify the use of parallel currencies. Here, path is SPRO. Financial accounting, asset accounting, valuation, currencies, specify the use of parallel currencies. Click on position. Depreciation area is equal to 32. Click on enter. See, for this depreciation area 32, currency type is equal to 30 group currency. 30 group currency. Then select 30 group currency. Adoption of values for depreciation area, select 0, 1. This I will explain you later on. Then, for the time being, do the setting as it is. At the time of creating asset master record, we will come back and I will explain you this setting. Adoption of values for depreciation area, select 0, 1. Then select identical transfer of acquisition value. Identical transfer of acquisition value. ID means identical, transfer of APC, acquisition production cost. Then depreciation terms, transfer from depreciation area, select 0, 1. 0, 1 means book depreciation area. Then select identical depreciation terms copy. So what is the impact of these settings? I will explain you at the time of creating our asset master records. Click on save. Just a minute. I have forgotten to set this checkbox. That's why system has given the error message. Now you have to do the step number 5. Means you have to assign the chart of depreciation to the company. Transaction code OAOB. Click on position. Company code is equal to SSKV. Click on enter. Chart of depreciation is equal to SSKV. Click on save. Then specify account determination. So what is this account determination? It is the key used to identify the asset classes and the relevant GL accounts to be updated for the asset transactions. That is acquisition of assets, sale of asset, scrapping of asset, transfer of asset, and depreciation of the asset. Means here in every asset class, some business transactions takes place. Like, for example, if you take plant and machinery class, you may purchase the building, you may purchase the plant and machinery. In that case, one GL account is to be updated. And you may sell the plant and machinery. In that case, another GL account is to be updated. When you sell the plant and machinery, you may get the profit or you may get the loss. In that case, respect to GL accounts are to be updated. And also, you calculate depreciation on the plant and machinery, right? In that case, some GL accounts are to be updated. So, how the system identifies which GL accounts are to be updated for the asset business transactions in every asset class? For that purpose, we use the account determination key as a link. At this point of time, we define one identification, right? Then that identification is assigned in the asset classes. Later on, all the GL accounts are linked to account determination keys. For the time being, try to understand to the extent you can understand. But at the time of doing the account assignment, 100% you can clearly understand. So don't worry. And also, we create number of asset classes. So in order to enable the system to identify the asset classes, right, we assign the respect account determination key in every asset class. In this way, the account determination acts as a link between an asset master record and general ledger accounts to be posted for an accounting transaction using the asset class. Continue the paragraph. We can assign we can assign one account determination key. We can assign one account determination key to multiple asset classes. But normally we define a separate account determination key, for each asset class. We can define our own account determination keys. Or we can use the system defined account determination keys. So here we are going to create 6 asset classes. So I'm going to create 6 account determination keys. At this point of time, let us do the setting as it is. As I told you, at the end, after 1 or 2 steps, we do the automatic account assignment. At that time, we can clearly understand the purpose of this account determination keys. Specify account determination, SPRO. Financial accounting, asset accounting, master data. No. Asset accounting, organized structures, asset classes, specify account determination. Click on new entries. Account determination is equal to KB 10,000. Just like that, I am taking from SSKV, I have taken KB 10,000. Just like that, I have taken 10,000. Okay. Here, I will show you the system defined account determination keys. 10,000 land, system defined account determination key. 11,000 billings, it is also system defined account determination key. 20,000 technical assets and machines, means plants and machinery. 30,000 fixtures and fittings. 31,000 vehicles. 40,000 down payments paid on assets or construction. So here I am creating our own account determination keys. If you want, you can assign this account determination keys directly in your asset classes. But here I am creating our own account determination keys. The account determination is equal to SS KV 10,000. The account determination is equal to KV 10,000. Name is equal to land. The account determination is equal to KV 11,000. Buildings. The account determination is equal to KV 20,000. Name of the account determination is plant and machinery. The account determination is equal to KV 30,000. Furniture. The account determination is equal to KV 31,000. Vehicles. The account determination is equal to KV 40,000. Assets under construction. assets under construction. Click on save. Next, create screen load rules. So what is the screen load rule here? Here, a group of settings that specifies the fields that should be maintained in the asset master record, whether the fields are required entry fields or optional entry fields. That means, if you remember, there is two types of field status for, there are two types of field status in SAP. One is for the document entry. The other one is for the master records. So the field status for document entry is controlled by field status group through field status variant, right? Then field status for master records. Field status for GL master records is controlled by GL account groups. Field status for vendor master records is controlled by vendor account groups. Field status for customer master records is controlled by customer account groups. Field status for asset master records is controlled by screen load rules through asset classes. That means here we maintain the master records for the buildings. We maintain the master records for plants and machineries. We maintain the master records for lands and so on, right? Now, normally on the plant and machineries, we take the insurance to protect the plant and machineries from any damage that may occur, right? So in every plant and machinery master record, right, we have to maintain the insurance policy number, insurance company, insured amount, etc. Right? But the same information is not required in the case of land. On the land, we don't take any insurance. So in the plant and machinery master records, you have to maintain all this information, insurance related information, but the same information is not necessary in the case of land master records. So these fields can be selected as required entry in the screen load tool, and the screen load tool is assigned in the plant and machinery class. Right? Now continue. Continue the notes in the paragraph, please write add. We can use the system defined screen load tools. We can use the system defined screen load tools, or we can define our own screen load tools. We can define our own screen load tools by copying from one of the system defined screen load tools. We can assign one screen load rule. We can assign one screen load rule to multiple asset classes. Or we can define a separate screen load rule for every asset class. But normally we define a separate screen load rule for each asset class. Okay, so here I'm going to define a separate screen load rule for every asset class. We are going to define 6 asset classes, right? So for 6 screen load rules, I'm going to define. Path is same as above. Now, select the rule 1000 land, which is system defined. We can use the position button. select the 10,000 land, click on copy as button. Screen load tool is equal to KV10. KV10. Name of the screen load tool. Name of the screen load tool 10,000. Click on enter. Again, select the rule 1100 billings. Select 1100 billings. Click on copy as button. Screen load rule KV11. Name of the screen load tool billings. Click on enter. Now, select the rule 2000 plant and machinery. Click on copy as button. Screen load rule KV20. Name of the screen load tool plant and machinery. Click on enter. Select the rule 3000 furniture. Click on copy as button. Screen load rule KV30. Name of the screen load tool furniture. Click on enter. Select the rule 3100. Vehicles. Click on copy as button. Rule is equal to KV31. Name of the screen load tool vehicles. Click on enter. Select the rule 4000. Click on enter. Click on copy as button. Screen load tool is equal to KV40. Name of the screen load tool assets under construction. Click on enter and save. So we have created 6 screen load tools. Now define number range intervals for asset master records within brackets. For asset master records, path is same as company code is equal to SSKV. Click on change intervals. Number is equal to 01. From number 1 to number 1 lakh. Click on enter. See the material. Similarly, enter the following number in this. Click on insert line. Number is equal to 02. From number 1 lakh 1 to number 2 lakhs. Click on enter. Click on insert line. Number is equal to 03. From number 2 lakh 1 to number 3 lakhs. Click on enter. Click on insert line. Number is equal to 04. From number 3 lakh 1 to number 4 lakhs. Click on enter. Click on insert line. Number is equal to 05. From number 4 lakh 1 to number 5 lakhs. Click on enter. Click on insert. Number is equal to 06. From number 5 lakh 1 to number 6 lakhs. So for each asset class, we have to have a separate number range. Click on enter and save. Now, creation of asset classes. This we will see in tomorrow's class. Any questions?
Sir,
Yes, just now.
sir, when I am doing the dunning process, sir, I saw the defined dunning keys. What is these dunning keys, sir?
So with the help of the dunning keys, right, we can use the dunning procedures according to dunning keys.
Sir, for every dunning procedure, we have to define the dunning key, sir.
No, dunning key is assigned in the customer master record, right?
Okay.
We define the dunning key and dunning key is assigned in the customer master record. So for different customers, based on the dunning keys, we can use the different dunning procedures.
Sir, when we are assigning the dunning in the customer data, there is one component dunning receipt. What we have to fill up in that, sir?
Dunning receipt.
Yes, sir.
Can you remind me tomorrow? I will explain you.
Okay, sir.
Yes. It is in the customer master card company code data, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I will explain it tomorrow before the session.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, then see you tomorrow.